Hello, welcome back to culinary videos. This week I'm going to be committing social suicide and I'm going to be going completely raw. Now, for those of you that don't know what raw veganism is, it's like your basic vegan of not eating animal products, meat, dairy, eggs, the whole nine, but it takes it a step further and we're not going to be eating processed foods and we're not going to be cooking our food. So no heating up, no microwave, no stove. I'm going to be basing my diet off of Dr. Sebi's book. For those of you that don't know Dr. Sebi, really should do some research on what he stood for and what he was trying to teach us because he's amazing, very insightful. So things like tomatoes and spinach, and actually cauliflower are some things that you need to heat up in order to get the maximum amount of nutrients that it offers. And those are actually some man-made vegetables. So I'm gonna try to get as creative as possible and record as much as possible because I know when I post things on Instagram and Snapchat and everyone's like, how did you make that? Do you have a recipe? What recipes do you recommend for people that are trying to go vegan or vegetarian? And I want to be as open and as transparent as possible to try to help you guys and kind of uplift you guys and give some inspiration. Inspire. I'm trying to inspire you guys. Some benefits of going raw vegan and not cooking your food. When we cook our food, we are taking away a lot of the nutrients out of it, especially those that like to cook their food in like olive oil and coconut oil and canola oil, or even just char it a little bit, like roasted vegetables. That is adding a lot of cancer components into your food, which I am just learning about as well, so I'm learning with you guys. But we are going to try to stay away from your basic salads, which I'm gonna be having for lunch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I made my own dressing, so don't judge me. But there are other things that I'm gonna be sharing with you guys, and I'm gonna take you along my journey of going raw vegan. Pray for your girl, because I like fried rice and I like bread, so. Right now, I am currently meal prepping for the week, and I decided Monday and Wednesday that I'm gonna have a salad for lunch. But we all know the basis of a really good salad is not only what's in it, like the toppings, but also a good dressing. Because if we have a crappy dressing, the entire salad is ruined. So I'm gonna try to teach you guys the basis of how you make a really good salad dressing. So I have my salads here. The first three things that you need before you start your dressing is a theme, a base, and some herbs. So for me, I kind of want to go with something that's herby, kind of Hispanic. So I made my base an avocado. If you guys want something more like ranch, for vegan bases, you might want to do something like cashews and soak them overnight so they can turn creamy. Or you could even do like, if you have like coconut cream, you could start doing that. That's a really good thing for Indian style Middle Eastern foods. You could even do an herb base because something like pesto where you have like basil as a base is really good. So for me, since I want to go the more Hispanic route, I chose my herbs to be some fresh onion, cilantro, salt, pepper, and a garlic clove. So we're gonna throw all of this into our food processor, but if you do not have a food processor, do not freak out. You could always smash it by hand. Instead of a raw onion, you might want to do onion powder. Instead of a raw garlic clove, you could always do garlic powder as well. But there's always alternatives to the equipment that you do not have. So as far as picking your herbs, you probably always want some salt. Pepper is a good base as well. If you want something spicier, maybe switching out black pepper with maybe cayenne pepper or something of the sort. But just knowing your herbs and what goes together is a really important key, because I probably wouldn't put cilantro with something like turmeric or something like that. I would put turmeric, paprika, other things like that. We'll try to go over, maybe I'll make a video about different seasonings and how you could pair them with each other. I thought of this weird idea about like, what if we could make chicken or like tuna salad without chicken or anything else that goes into chicken or tuna salad? Like, what if we could make that? And I'm gonna make it. I found this recipe online. It looks weird. I'm gonna have to pep it up because it looks very unseasoned. Yeah. Okay, look. I know this is looking a little suspicious and you're trying to figure out why is an apple involved in chicken salad, but we're not gonna judge right now. I added some ingredients to try to pep it up a little bit because for some reason there wasn't any salt. And I'm a little scared, but we're gonna try it first, okay? If it's not good, I'll tell you guys it's not good, but right now we're gonna try it. All right, so I changed the lighting to sexy lighting because this is YouTube, right? So you're supposed to do everything sexy. All right. Yo, this isn't bad. Okay, I would add some mustard if I was doing this whole raw thing, but this is actually pretty good. Okay, the recipe said, like, I think it said an entire red onion. Don't do the whole onion. Do like half an onion. Do like a fourth of an onion is good enough. So it only lasted for like 4 days. In my defense though, it was so hard. I give kudos to whoever eats raw vegan for their entire life because that was so much effort, and I think I just chose the wrong week to do it because it was that time of the month for me, and there was that little devil on my shoulder like, eat the bread. And it only had to tell me once, and I was like, I need to eat bread, so I ate bread. But then the rest of the week I was fine. I honestly think I would do that again, and I want to make a habit of eating more raw vegetables and raw fruit because I felt alive. Like, I didn't know I could go off of like 4 hours of sleep and feel great. I felt amazing. I felt like I could run a lap. I wouldn't because I don't do cardio, but I felt like I could run a lap and go to work and be fine. You know, I think my favorite things were the almond butter like smoothie bowl. That was so delicious. What else? Oh, the pesto was really good. I liked that. It was just so weird getting used to cold food because I'm so used to having like sauteed vegetables or something like heated up in the oven, and the fact that I'm eating like cold spaghetti noodles that were made out of zucchini with cold pesto, it was just a weird feeling. But I definitely felt like my metabolism was on drugs, on steroids, on something, because I would eat something, feel full, and then an hour later my belly's like, hey, it's about that time, we need to eat something. And I felt so good, like I felt clean, I felt like a human. So yeah, I would do it again, definitely. I honestly didn't mind cooking that much. It was a lot of effort as far as like meal prep and stuff like that, having to make your own sauces. Having to make your own sauces and dressings, the flavors are so much more developed because it's not going through that process and it's not sitting in like a plastic bottle for a while. It was so, everything tasted so fresh because it was fresh. And it was so good. I liked it. Do it, girl, do it. I support whoever wants to do it. If you want some guidance, some tips, whatever, highly suggest. Green smoothies are life. Those, honestly, like sipping on some smoothies throughout the day was really good. So if you guys enjoyed this, what's the thing? Like, comment, subscribe. Oh no, they're gonna kick me off. Oh no. Okay, but anyway, if you guys like this, please feel free to send me some suggestions of videos you would want me to do. I know I got a couple suggestions and some cool ideas for my next videos. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed.